everyone, good evening. I am the host for this debate. My name is Michaela.
And I am the moderator, and my name is Joseph Christian Nathanael.
Thank you for joining us today for this debate on the topic of this house would ban minors under 18 from becoming professional social media influencer. This debate is not just an opportunity to exchange ideas, but a platform to explore diverse perspectives, deepen our understanding, and foster a constructive dialogue. The topic we will discuss today is both timely and significant, with far-reaching implications for our society. I hope that through this discussion, we will gain new insight, strengthen our knowledge, and inspire thoughtful and sustainable solutions. Before we get into the debate, I want to introduce our members. There are two teams, pro team and contra team. In pro team, there are the first speaker is Lanara, and then the second speaker is Oliver, and then the last speaker is Fiera. And then from contra team, there are the first speaker is Nico, and then the second speaker is Fefe, and then the last speaker is Yuda. Let's begin with the opening statement from the first speaker or Nico from contra team.
Banning minors remove the legitimate career path in the digital age from many teens. Content creator is not just playing on phone, it's real a job but that build a skill. And in effect, according to a 2023 Goldman Sachs report, the content economy is worth over 250 billion and its project to nearly double by 2027. Minors are part of the workforce. Thank you.
Next is the first speaker or Lanara from Pro Team. The place and time is yours.
Ban minors under 18 for becoming a professional social media influencer. We concur that. Even it can help the family economy, but what do you think about the children that doesn't have a mature mind and cannot even think clearly, is it good or is it bad? And in fact, there's data from Badan Pusat Statistik, there's about 39.71% that's saying children already have a phone, and in fact that 35.57% of it already have a permission to access social media. And there's the data too from CNBC that the children under 18 is forbid for becoming influencer in Indonesia, but in that age they still need to improve their experience from positive thing. But why not influencer? Because there's a possibility that they will get a hate and not just getting a new experience, they're just getting a new trauma. And that's why we ban the influencer under 18. Thank you.
That's good. Thank you, Lanara. Next is the second speaker from contra team or Fefe.
I understand that concern about negative risks, and those are real. But banning children from being influencer isn't the best solution. It won't stop the activity. It will just push it underground where there's no supervision or protection. So we can use our parents to take care of us. Thank you.
Okay, next is the second speaker from Pro Team.
For your argument, but I haven't dealt with your argument because I believe every parents is different and not same with which your side, and that's make mental health and trauma to the kid is more complicated. And I will ask you my argument. It's about privacy. Based on Bitdefender.com, Wikipedia, 49 million records of influencer were exposed. Nah, the lake originated from a database include personal and professional influencer data, brand and celebrity. Sensitive data include email, phone numbers, and account metrics. Information such as location, follower account, and engagement stats can be exploited for scamming and phishing. Thank you.
Okay, we next to the third speaker from Kontra team or Yuda.
We on the opposition bench strongly believe that banning minors from becoming professional social media influencers is unnecessary and harmful. Because if we see from one standpoint only, it's not fair. For example, to illustrate, it ignores positive impacts and parents' rights. Not all minors influencers are exploited. For example, the young influencers can give a good impacts not only for the society but also to inspire the others younger generation. For example, they could create a positive videos, inspiration videos, which can bring a good vibes. And also, if you get used to be the professional social media influencer, usually that person has high self-esteem. One of the facts, a 2022 study in Journal of Children and Media found that kid influencers, especially in STEM, art, and book reviews, found that kid influencers usually has higher self-esteem and self-confidence. Example, Michaela Ulmer started Me and the Beast Lemonade at age 4. They use social media with control of her parents at age 11, and she was invited to the White House in the USA. Her parents control and guide her daughter properly and wisely. So from this story, we can conclude that to be influencers in the young age can also be beneficial.
Great, thank you, Yuda. Okay, the last one. We will next the last speaker from Pro Team or Vera.
Okay, thank you for the argument and for the opinion. But for my opinion, let's just be real. Today is 2026 now. Kids can be encouraging them to be influencer is only giving them more reason to be good to the something that hurting them. Some things like do we want to our children to be exposed for their image in the hands of these many social media. So there's a lot of stat from Alpro that show in 2024 that the followers of the particular pretty girl influence was 9 followers. One above the particular pretty girl influence was 92% adult men. So many of that we should learn that a lot of social media can learn that kids soon be do that because it will giving them a lot of harm, including the dignity, identify family, health, including education too. So that's why we should critique and argue. So that's why the kid won't do anything bad to themselves. After a lot of influence may look like easy for them, but somehow for kids, let's just say, may brings danger to maintaining an audition instead of often pushing the limit of what appropriate, then they ended up doing things that can hurt them or the other kids. And kids need to be careful too, because currently there aren't any laws that can protect the kids influencer from being exploited by others. Okay, thank you.
Thanks for your time and attention. Take everything into account. Both teams have shared their standpoint about this topic. In my conclusion, there is some truth of the pro team because of the child cannot be a professional social media influencer. Children under 18 are forbidden from being influencers in Indonesia, and at this age, they still need to improve themselves through this positive experience. But the contra team said is true, because children also want to develop their creativity and abilities on social media, so that children can express themselves. Each point of view has pros and cons. As always, people we are required to select properly which one fit the most to us.
Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for attention and participation in today's debate. Both sides have presented compelling arguments showcasing and depth, uh, showcasing the depth of thought and research behind their positions. We've explored important issues with respect, clarity, and intellectual rigor.
That's all for me. Thank you and see you on other channels.
Babel.